Look, there are so many games out there that now have these feminists and these blue-haired weirdos in them chasing off the guys that actually are passionate about games and the people that actually created this. And in this case, you actually have the creators over at CD Projekt Red. It's not just the people that work there. It's actually the people that run CD Projekt Red. They've gone woke. And when that happens, that's it. That ruins just about everything they publish. Now, they did put out Cyberpunk. What is it, 2047, I think? 2037, whatever it is. They put out Cyberpunk. It was pretty good. They didn't really have any woke silliness in that. But the Witcher franchise, let me not bury the lead here. Having Ciri as, this is from Rock, Paper, Shotgun. Having Ciri as the Witcher 4 lead will help the game explore the Witcher's world's sexism, says CD Projekt Red. So here they come out and they say, oh, there's too much sexism. Geralt was a womanizer, and he loved multiple women, and he slept with multiple women, and he was able to, I don't know, spend the night with a lady of the evening that he could give money to because he's a witcher. Well, enough of that. We're done with that. How dare you men enjoy something with beautiful women and without clothing and having fun and gambling and playing cards and defeating, monsters and that's enough of that. We got to have Ciri, our new female protagonist that's totally not a witcher, but now somehow has witcher powers. And now we got to have her come out and take over the industry. And she's young. She's not set in her ways like that old witcher guy. Now she's malleable and she can change the world and she can change the future. And shut up. The Witcher 4's safe choice is also the most logical. Ah, yes, that's what I want. I want a protagonist that's safe, that's not interesting, that's not challenging. She's boring. She's now a middle-aged woman with a scar on her face. Ah, that's what I look forward to. They say, while notions about player-created characters, someone from a totally different corner of the Witcher's universe, are certainly intriguing, nothing can beat the prospect of a lead who's already important to the story. That's precisely who Ciri is, as her status is Geralt's surrogate daughter. Witcher, male. Now, the game's called Witcher. Witchers were male. They were the only ones that could survive the ritual and the taking of the medicines and the poisons to make them witchers. Many of the men died. But here comes a young, powerful elven woman with magic blood, and she can somehow now become a witcher, even though she didn't survive the trial of the grasses or whatever it is. Like, okay, so now that's it for the male witchers. Now it's just a female. If you watch the TV series about The Witcher, it became about the witches, and then The Witcher wasn't even in it anymore. It was about everything. This is a story about men, about strong men, about men that saved people, about men that overcame demons and evil creatures. They were men that protected. Well, now we don't need the men anymore. Now you'll play a woman, and she's young, and she can make a change in the world, and it's so tiring. There's always a chance that CDPR could fumble these narrative elements, but they nevertheless leave the door open to a more creative and scintillating storytelling in ways that wouldn't apply to a brand new hero. So that they're not going with Witcher, male. They're not going with any other male Witchers. They're going with a female, and they're going with a female because you can't make a create your own, because that's they can do a better storyline with Ciri and the female protagonist or whatever. I got no problems. I've got no problems if you want to say, hey, let's make a female protagonist. I got no problems with that. But where it boils down to this, naturally, Ciri also promises to bring a fresh perspective.
Everything woke turns to shit.
Every time. Let's bring a fresh perspective for a modern audience to the broadly misogynistic, alternately sensitive to the pervy universe of The Witcher. a video game series that once let you collect cards for hooking up with female characters. And it still loves to make a spectacle of its nubile sorceresses. So young men that want to play as a grizzled witcher to take on evil forces, but also he falls in love with and romances multiple attractive women. That's bad.
How dare you?
That is horrible. Now you get to play as Ciri, who, wait for it, more than likely will have a relationship with another woman, because you know that's what they're going to do. You know that's what they're going to do. She's no longer young and beautiful. Now she's, I don't know, mid to late 30s. She looks more haggard. She's got a scar on her face, and they flatten out the character because you can't look at a female character and enjoy it. That would be the male gaze, and that is evil. We need to get rid of that. So The Witcher is now nothing like The Witcher. Witchers aren't men anymore. Now you got Ciri. Now there's no more romance, except it'll probably be edited and watered down just like they did for Dragon's Age. They say we make games for adults. No, you don't. Oh, okay. We make games for adults, and it also means that we need to tackle some difficult topics. We tackle them in interesting ways. We tackle them without giving easy answers, but often opening difficult questions that players have to answer. Here's the thing. If you guys have played Witcher 3, Witcher 4, they had the Scoia'tael. They had the elves. They were outcasts. So were dwarves. They were hated by humankind. They had kind of this, they had racial issues, but it wasn't skin color. It was literally races of different. And if you sided with one side, the other side would hate you. They had you making tough choices about race in the game. They had strong female characters, not just Ciri. They had other female, now they weren't playable characters, but they had other strong female characters in the game. The sorceresses were badass. They're tough, but they're also beautiful. You know, the differences between them were astounding. And it's all getting watered down again for the message. And so now you're going to play a female, and we have to discuss, and like here, we need to tackle some difficult topics. He's not talking about them making the game. They're talking about you as a character. You must tackle some difficult topics, not monsters. Let's talk about tackling difficult monsters. Let's talk about tackling difficult challenges, puzzles, but difficult choices when it comes to, do you side with the elves or the dwarves? I'm fine with all that. It's this one word, topics. We need to discuss difficult topics. Where have I heard that before? Time and time again. That's woke speak. That's woke speak right now. Now, if you look up CD Projekt Red and type in diversity, that you'll see 4 or 5 or 6 pages right on the main website of theirs talking about diversity and talent and gaming and inclusion and all the things. So now, witches, and this is what happens. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the last I'll be playing in the series, more than likely, after seeing, what's coming out in Grand Theft Auto 6. Witcher 3 will be my last game in the series. I can play the original Witchers multiple times, try the different endings. I'm okay with that. I can play Wukong Black Wukong. I don't even, I played the game 30 hours. I can't even remember the damn name. Wukong Black Monkey. Whatever it's called. I know people in the comments are furiously, it's called Black Wukong. I don't care. I played as a monkey and I beat up bad guys and it was fun and I enjoyed the game. I haven't even finished it yet. I play Space Engineers. I can play Space Engineers too. I have Stalker, Clear Skies, and Stalker Pripyat, and Stalker Chernobyl. I play those over and over again because if you don't play something for 10 years, you go back and you'll remember a lot of it, but it's like reading an old good book. Sometimes you pick up a book you haven't read since you were, I don't know, 20 when you're my age, and you're like, oh man, I remember this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that detail. Oh yeah. And it's still not quite as enjoyable as the first time you picked it up, but it's still good. I can watch The Shawshank Redemption for the 800th time. I have no problems with that. We don't need you. We don't need you. I won't give you my money. And you know something? Even if it turns out and everybody says, oh, this is game of the year material. This is great. But there are many lessons in here about misogyny and how white people, and I don't care if it's a great game. I'm just not going to give you my money anymore. I will spend the next, I don't know, whenever wokeness ends, I've got a Steam library of 400 games, 300 of which I bought on sale, and I haven't even fired up yet. I've got the rest of my life downloaded, as far as gaming, downloaded on my hard drive. And for those of you out there that are like, gaming's stupid. Okay, well, they got woke in sports too. Do you like sports? They got woke in movies. Do you like movies? Just because maybe your hobby isn't gaming, it doesn't make it any less important. The point is, everything we enjoy is being infused with this. And it's tiring. And they're doing it again. And they're taking away a character. I like Geralt of The Witcher. They're taking away a character that is tough. Not just tough on the battlefield, but he's a tough character. He's a tough guy. He's a mentor to Ciri. You know, I won't even get into the whole lore. But the point is, it's another strong male character relegated to the annals of the past. He no longer exists, moving on, and now it's been replaced instead of with another strong male character that somebody that, I don't know, young men can enjoy playing or looking up to or enjoying the storyline. Nope, you get to play as a 30-year-old girl now that somehow miraculously survived the trial of the grasses. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it.